Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers promise Liam Spencer creates over-the-top drama for Hope Logan next week on the CBS soap. The upcoming Italy trip starts with its send-off midweek on B&B and continues downhill from there for the Logan daughter. Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, endures an emotional farewell to Hope Logan, Annika Noel, next week. But the intensity of his emotions mirrors those of a husband saying goodbye to his wife as she leaves for months. But it is only a few days, although the length of time doesn't bother Liam as much as the company Hope will keep while there. From what the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest, it sounds like his reaction reaches an intense level. Going by his state of mind next week, you might expect this if Hope was headed off into a deep dark jungle with predators around every bend. But she's going to Italy, and there's only one predator he's worried about, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. By the time Hope shoves off on her overseas business trip, her jealous husband already suspects his wife might be the one he has to worry about. So B&B spoilers say Liam takes things into his own hands. After all, he is a Spencer, which means he has a private jet at the ready. A while back, the spoilers offered the names of 7 of the soap's characters who end up in Italy. Liam Spencer was included in that list. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful indicate this becomes one uncomfortable trip for Hope Logan. The same goes for Thomas, with all eyes on the two of them. Early photos indicate that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, doesn't like what she sees from her seat on the plane. It's likely she's watching the interaction between her brother and his niece on the flight that takes off next week on Bold and the Beautiful. B&B spoilers also say Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, finagles herself a seat on the plane under the ploy she wants to keep an eye on Hope. While Steffi, who is also along for the trip, might fall for that, it's likely the Logan matriarch has another agenda as well. That would be to seduce Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., back into her life. So it looks like the Logan mother and daughter both take flight with itches that need scratching. But while it might look as though one or both might get their way, the spoilers point to a twist on the way. While Liam doesn't board the plane with the rest of the Italy-bound travelers, he does head over there. He is already feeling not heard after asking his wife not to take Thomas on this trip. But she flat out declined what sounded more like a demand, so it sounds like he doesn't last long once Hope Logan takes off with her co-workers. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Liam has an emotional send-off with Hope as she heads to the country shaped like a boot. But the spoilers also say shortly after that he takes matters into his own hands. So knowing that Liam is on that list of B&B peeps who make it over to Italy, it can only mean he flies there shortly after Hope does. More than likely, he'll utilize the Spencer Company jet to save time. Friday's cliffhanger was preempted by a special report from CBS for many of the viewers across the nation. But so far, the Bold and the Beautiful fans got to see Liam Spencer amp up enough to know he's not going to sit back while his wife is away, especially with Thomas as one of her companions on this trip. Next week, you can look for a husband going off the wall as his wife prepares to leave. Then he soon follows. So B&B will likely script his arrival in Italy one of two ways. The first possibility has Liam Spencer making a fool of himself. By the time Liam Spencer touches down in Italy, he's likely that sane whining Bold and the Beautiful husband. But by then he's probably overloaded with jealousy. This husband is bound to come off to Hope Logan as a man who has come to claim his wife back. This probably won't go over very well with his wife. It's likely not much happens between her and his rival by the time Liam gets there. That's only because the company has so many unofficial chaperones along on this trip. But it's likely she'll be furious that he didn't trust her. So this could all come to a head with Hope getting heated this time around and bringing her wrath down around her husband. It's possible that Liam makes a fool of himself barging into this workplace event, especially if he crashes this fashion show with nothing but hard work going on. If this is the case, his behavior might push his wife closer to moving on with those urges she has for the Forrester son. Or he could burst into her hotel room to find Thomas and Hope in what looks like a compromising position. Whether if what they are doing at the time is romantically based or not, this jealous hubby most likely starts a fight. If that becomes the case, it looks like Hope's secret unravels. But she could find herself pushed closer to her lead designer as an outcome of this. For weeks now, Bold and the Beautiful has scripted Hope Logan thoroughly enjoying her time spent with her stepbrother. Even when she's with Liam Spencer, she's seeing Thomas Forrester's face. So this CBS soap might have the unhappy wife jump ship, with the events in Italy paving the way. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our The Bold and the Beautiful 24 channel, and stay with us.